The game of lacrosse was invented by North American Indians. And as they play this game to settle disputes, honor their creator, heal the sick, they would often take those sticks, they'd carve them, they'd adorn them, decorate them with trinkets. And tonight we've brought these two sticks, adorned and decorated, in memory of Kelly Janis and Jessica Leonard, two girls that were close to this SMA Lacrosse program. As we gather tonight, I want to thank each of you for joining us this evening. We welcome our opponent, Fort Miles High School, and respectfully ask they join us as we share our grief and continue a process of mourning and of healing. In the pre-dawn hours of this past Sunday morning, a horrific auto crash took the lives of 4 teens. Kelly Janis, Andrew Monroe, and Sean and Jessica Leonard. The two young ladies, Kelly and Jessica, were student cadets at SMA, and they were enthusiastic friends, fans, and supporters of the SMA Lacrosse program and its players. No one is ever prepared for death. Whether there's been a long, exhausting journey of pain and suffering with a time for sharing and tearful goodbyes, or whether in an instant the precious life of healthy young teens in all their beauty, wonder, promise, and potential is ripped from our midst without warning, death always stops you in your tracks, rips you in the gut with a massive blow, and leaves us breathless and empty. Events like this remind us all that life is fleeting, that we could be called at any time. There's no guarantee of what time you may be called or how much time you'll be granted. Capitalize on every moment. Live fully, live deeply, live richly, count every day a blessing. That grief that each of you feel is real. Don't bury that feeling. Rather, allow the grief to do its work. It's often said time will bring some healing, but it will not heal this wound. You are scarred for life. It is what you do with the time that heals. A long life or a short one are each of equal importance to the one who gave you life. Burying grief creates a toxic dump. It will bubble up, it'll surface, and that poison makes for trouble. Turn towards life. Have hope. What you do, how you live, how you love, how you play is what brings healing and will bring honor to these friends whose God's called back home. Be certain and take comfort in this. The Lord our God is close to the brokenhearted and saves those crushed in spirit. Turn towards Him and seek Him out with earnest. Now that earthly joys and comforts have failed, may the things unseen and eternal grow more real to you, more present, more full of meaning and of power. And as I close this portion of this memorial, I want to share a poem that seems to me to have been have been itself authored by Jessica and Kelly, and meant to be especially read for each of you they love. It's titled, I Stood by Your Bed. I stood by your bed last night. I came to have a peek. I could see that you were crying. You found it hard to sleep. I whined to you softly as you brushed away a tear. It's me. I haven't left you. I'm well. I'm fine. I'm here. I was close to you at breakfast. I watched you pour the tea. You were thinking of the many times your hands reached down to me. I was with you at the shops today. Your arms were getting sore. I longed to take your parcels. I wish I could do more. I was with you at my grave today. You tend it with such care. I want to reassure you that I'm not lying there. I walked with you towards the house as you fumbled with the key. I gently put my hand on you. I smiled and said, it's me. You looked so very tired and sank into a chair. I tried so hard to let you know that I was standing there. It's possible for me to be so near you every day, to say to you with certainty, I never went away. You sat there very quietly, then smiled. I think you knew. In the stillness of the evening, I was very close to you. The day is over. I smile and watch you yawning and say, good night, God bless, I'll see you in the morning. And when the time is right for you to cross the brief divide, I'll rush across to greet you and we'll stand side by side. I have so many things to show you. There is so much for you to see. Be patient. Live your journey out. Then come home to be with me. I'd like you to join me in a moment of silence. And now the SMA Rifle crew is going to memorialize the lives of each of those 4 students that lost their lives. Kelly Janis, Andrew Monroe, and Sean and Jessica Leonard. We will do one volley representing the life of each of those students. Kelly Janis. Andrew Monroe. Sean Leonard. Jessica Leonard. May God keep them in his house.